So hi everyone and welcome to Network Rhinos. In this session, we will talk about IP addresses. We'll talk about three addresses in networking. One is your IP address, second is your MAC address, and third one is your IPv6 addresses. So we'll start with the first one, that's termed as your IPv4 addresses. Now what do you mean by IPv4? See, IPv4 expands to, what is black pen? IP expands to Internet Protocol Address. This internet word, it can be of two separate words also, inter-network protocol. As the name says, whenever you want to connect between two different network, we use IP address. That's why it's called inter-network, not intra-network. So inter-network means between two devices. If you want to communicate, you use IP address. In IP address, it's like your home address. Like we have house, we have address, that's called IP address. Now it's a unique identifier for a device on a network. IP address are of two types. One is called IPv4 addresses and second one is termed as an IPv6 address. When I say IPv4, it's a 32-bit number. It's a 32-bit number IP addresses. When you talk about IPv6, it's going to be a 128-bit addresses. IP address normally has 4 numbers. Very simple. It has x.x.x.x. And this x can be in the range of 0 to 255. Very simple. So IP address has 4 number and that has to be in the range of 0 to 255. So 192.168.0.1 is an IP address. Easy. Now talking about IPv6 address, Internet Protocol version 6. See what happened, why we went with IPv6. Very simple reason, guys. See, IPv4 is of only 32-bit, meaning I can get only up to 2 to the power of 32 IP addresses. Now after Geo came, to be practical, after Geo came, IP addresses are not only for mobile phones and computers. Now we got IP address for TV, fridge, washing machine, even our smartwatch, smart shoes, smart devices. Almost all electronic components or our home daily use devices, they are using IP address. Because of which we have completely exhausted the number of available IP addresses. Because of this, we thought of increasing the size of an IP addresses. 1 minute. So we thought of increasing the size of an IP addresses. Now we increased to 32 all the way to 128-bit address. That's a very huge difference. Not even double, triple. It's almost like a 4 times, right? Now your IPv6 is made up of hexadecimal number. See, remember, your IPv4 is made up of decimal number. Okay? IPv4 is made up of decimal number and decimal number means 0 to 255. When we talk about IPv6, it's made up of hexadecimal number and hexadecimal means the range will be 0 to 9. Instead of 10, we will have A, then B means 11, C, D, E as well as F. 0 to F. One more important thing, I'll write down here on a white paper. One decimal number is equal to 8 binary bit. One hexadecimal is equal to 4 binary bit. Remember that. Okay, easy now. So IP address format is of 4 numbers, 4 set of numbers which will be in the range of 0 to 255. Easy. Next, interesting topic. Now we got a private and public IP address. See, in this given IPv4 addresses, we also have two more types. One is called private IP and public IP. In a very simple way, I can tell, if you have a public IP address on your computer, it can reach internet. If you want to reach internet, you have to use a public IP address. If you want to communicate locally within my network, use private addresses. So private addresses are used for local network communication, whereas public addresses are used for global communication. Mentioned here, public IP, it is used on the internet. Private IP, it is used within my local network. Clear this point? Okay, all good. Now we can even have a static and dynamic IPs. Static IP means you are buying the public IP or you are manually configuring a computer with an IP address. You are telling this device will have only this IP address permanently fixed. Talking about dynamic IP, these IPs are automatically received by the devices with the help of a protocol called DHCP, Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. So that's a protocol which provides IP address to the end devices. If the DHCP server is giving you an IP address, that's termed as a dynamic IP. If your computer, you are manually entering an IP address, that's called static IP. Easy. Talking about the functional of IP address. See, it is used to identify device. With the public IP address, you can even identify the location of the address, which country, which location that device belongs to. It is used for network communication between two devices. We need to have an IP address. Data transfer, meaning when you want to send and receive data between two devices, we have to use IP address. Okay. So far it is clear, very simple. This is all about your IPv4 addresses. Next video I will make it for IPv6, then one more video for MAC addresses. If you like this content, make sure to follow this channel or subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit a thumbs up on this particular video. If you have any questions on IPv4 addresses, feel free to ping in the comment section, guys. Okay. Thank you for watching, guys. My name is Vishnu. I am from Network Rhinos. Thank you.